Yes, I'm live. Hello. How are you doing today? Have you had a lovely weekend? Oh, look, you're as fast can be. Look at that. On already. Say hi. Hi, Alina. Hi, Robin. How you doing? Let me know about your days. I'm just out of the shower and I didn't have time to dry my hair. So I'm hoping it's going to go a bit curly. I don't know. I'm sure it won't. It'll just look a mess. Hey, V babes, how you doing? Hi, Seeker. Hey, Jackie. How you doing, sweetheart? I am fantastic today. I've had a good day today. I have been planting seeds. Hey, Debs, how's it going? Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. I've got Wink's going to come on a little bit later and talk about something plant-based. Can you believe it? Cindy babes, how you doing? Lots of love to you, sweetheart. Hi, Mandy. Sunny today and fishing. Debs has been fishing. Wow. Jackie's okay. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. I haven't eaten my supper. Wink is having a dirty meat feast pizza. And this is, hang on. A salad that I made for my son's friend, Dylan. But I'd forgotten he didn't like tomatoes, so I'm eating his leftover. Hey, Snow Babes, how you doing? How are you doing? Hey, Core Babes, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm eating as usual. Oh, you're all saying hi to each other. That's lovely. So you might have noticed from the title of this, I've called it Health, Mind, Body and Soul, because I think when you start eating more healthily, it affects everything. And I've just been listening to a book about yoga, the 7 spiritual something or other of yoga. It's by the person that wrote Deepak Chopra. I think he's got involved with writing that book as well. And it's really quite interesting. So it kind of, just listening to it while I was in the shower made me change the title of this. It does all start with what you put in your mouth, but it's also to do with your connection to everything as well, which gives an overall feeling of well-being. And because you're putting lots of fresh, live nutrients in your body, loads of fruits and vegetables, and you're avoiding all that processed junk, you're feeling better within yourself. And I think it's all a little bit connected. We all like getting out in the fresh air, and we all like a bit of nature. We all love the spring blossom and the flowers that come. And we like our lovely kind of dreamy, hot, sunny days where we can feel the wonderful warmth of the sun on our face. And this is all to do with kind of being connected to nature. You know, when you see a little butterfly flutter by, it makes you smile. You know, you think, oh, that's beautiful. I was like, oh, butterflies are out already. You know, it does something to you. Whereas if you were just in a concrete place all the time without any access to nature, you know, the smell of the soil when it's rained, the smell of, you know, honeysuckle on a warm summer's evening, you know, all those things, you know, give us pleasure, like freshly brewed coffee, that smell, or baking bread or something like that. These things all heighten our senses and all make us feel better in ourselves. So that's what I thought I would, because you're seasoned plant eaters now. So it's all to do with health, kind of mind, body, soul, how you feel within yourself as well. Seeker, I'm going to try and grow the top of the pineapple. I think it's not going to work this time. I don't know. I bet you could grow it from that.
Alexa, time 12 minutes.
Google it, Seeker.
12 minutes, starting now.
There's our English Alexa. Oh, she didn't wake up when I said her name then. Hi, Sandy.
Sandy's learned to ignore you, like me.
Darling. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, Snow's okay, but her arm is sore, Wink. Would you like to? That's for the rubbish. Wink's doing a bit of a clean-up while he's waiting for his dirty pizza to cook.
Dirty. You can have the hot bit.
Darling, would you make me a cup of tea?
You can have the jalapenos.
Oh, yeah, I'll eat the jalapenos off the top.
Jalapenos.
Hi, Chrissy.
Right, jalapenos.
Snow is such a warrior. She's amazing. She's amazing. You're all complimenting each other now. Hey, Robin. Robin's back. What's for dinner, Sue? Well, I haven't eaten it yet. So I've just, look, I'm eating. This is yellow and red peppers, tomatoes, spinach leaf with a crack of black pepper on it and nothing else. And it's what my son's friend didn't eat because he doesn't like tomatoes. He's a vegetarian. But he kind of doesn't like anything with any flavour. It's really weird. Once he asked me to just cook him plain boiled rice with no flavour, no salt, no pepper, nothing. The less flavour, the better. But he does literally, if he had an apple tree in his garden, I think he would eat every single apple off it. He eats apples like they're going out of fashion, like 4 or 5 apples, and he drinks black tea, about 10 cups a day. But he does eat a salad, which is quite nice.
Without tomatoes.
I'll be running in the opposite direction if butterfly. Sorry, Jackie. What, even butterflies? Like floating about in the garden? I can understand moths because they flap around lights at night and they come in and, you know, people don't like them and they're kind of a bit erratic. They're not very good flyers, I don't think. But butterflies, you know, they don't come anywhere near you. They're just fluttering away. But hey, some people are scared of buttons. And I have a friend and she's got a phobia of sweets. Things like M&Ms, those kind of sweets. Little jelly sweets and little... Oh, she just like, she literally, she goes all like that if you mention them. So, there you go. Sandy's doing well. Hey, Bev, upstate New York. How you doing? Oh, sorry, sweetheart. And I wanted to say hi to Chrissy with a K, because I think you're going to be listening, darling. But she can't get her phone. Hang on a second. Let me find her full name, because Chrissy Hampson Mumper. She can't get involved in the live chat. Her phone won't let her for some reason. So if anyone's got any tips on that, stick it in the feed because I'm sure she's there. So hi, sweetheart, even though you're not being able to comment. You're doing way better than I thought you would be. Excellent. Excellent. Keep that thought, Snow. That's fantastic. Often the worry and the fear of a procedure, you know, our imagination tells us it's going to really, really hurt, or it's going to be awful, or you're not going to be able to move, or you know, lots of different things. Our imagination fills our heads with things that aren't even true yet. So I'm really pleased that you found that you're better than you thought you'd be. So that illustrates that thinking those kind of thoughts like, oh, it's going to be a nightmare, kind of manifests that in your head, and you expect that. So it's nice that you got a good result there. Seeker, yes, it will work, but this one is kind of brown, so I don't know if it will perk up, but I will try again with a greener top next time. Cool. Well, pineapples are delicious and they're very good for you as well.
Yeah, it's going. It's up there.
It's up there. Thank you, sweetheart. You're petrified. Okay, I mustn't laugh. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm so naughty. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Because, you know, people, these kind of phobias and fears are very real in your head and they cause all the bodily functions of being really frightened. Hey, Dawn Turner, Dawny Turner. It's cotton wool I can't cope with. It screams. Really? Cotton wool. So who's scared of stuff then? Let's just see who's scared of what. I'm not scared of anything. No, nothing. I don't think I'd like a snake in my house though. But I'm not frightened of them, I wouldn't say. Whoops, what's that?
I'll be invited for a free car wash or a coffee at Honda.
Excellent. I once shut my front door on my sister and my nephew. The butterflies coming into my house. Yeah, prayers for Vanessa, actually. Vanessa Argo. She's got some trouble with her liver at the moment, and she's not sure what it is. And she's going to see her GP, her actual doctor, who's been away, on Wednesday. Is that right, V? So she could do with some prayers and some positive thoughts and vibes from you all. And I don't know, is Wonder Woman on yet? No, she isn't. But when Wonder Woman comes on, she's in need of some prayers. She asked me to ask you guys to think of her in your prayers, but I didn't receive the message before I went on live, so I only saw it this evening. So when she comes on, she could do with your prayers, and I know you're all wonderful with supporting each other. That's why it's so important you go into surgery. Surgery is such a positive attitude. Don't think about what could go wrong. Think about all the things you're going to be able to do once you're healed. Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. In fact, Eileen Lynch, the lady who set up the GoFundMe account, her daughter, is it hockey or basketball? She's a big player in either one of those sports, but she has something in her back, which, or her leg or her hip or something like that, that when she plays, it causes her a lot of pain, and it could be rectified with surgery, or if it didn't go well, she wouldn't be able to play. But she decided that she focused on all the benefits she would have when the surgery went right, and the surgery did go really, really well. It was a couple of weeks ago. And so she didn't even she elected to have the surgery because she was focusing on all the things she would be able to do when she'd had the successful surgery. So I think that's a really good point there, Chrissy. June bugs. What's a June bug? Darling, will you Google June bug?
Things.
Are they beetly things?
Yeah.
Darling, beetly things. Is your pizza in?
Yeah.
I expect he's looking at guitar things.
That will be a good guitar.
Doing okay, thanks, Jackie. Bit of a slow recovery, but I'm okay. Oh, lots of healing vibes to you, Dawn. Oh, that's just gone off the page now. Oh, did I miss the thing from Beverly? Beverly.
Those things, they're June bugs.
Oh gosh, I've missed loads of comments.
No, they're June bugs. They're them.
Oh, they're like beetles, and they fly, don't they? Beetly things. Yeah, you wouldn't like Thailand then. You get cicadas and cockroaches and those beetly things, and about 5 times the size that they are here.
They're just bleeding noisy.
Are very noisy. Beverly, my daughter gets out of hospital next Friday. It's been a long haul. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Lots of love to her. Snow, I just didn't listen to the people who said it's the worst surgery. Good girl. Way to go, Snow. I just thought, well, it will be over before I know it. And absolutely right. Absolutely right. Well done. Very proud of you, Snow. Wasps. Wasps are what you're scared of. I used to flap around wasps, but it was really funny. Last year I went to the Fruit Fest. And of course we had enough fruit for 200 people to gorge themselves on it. Mainly fruit, a few leaves and a few things that, well, tomatoes are fruits, avocados are fruits. So everything that's a fruit basically. But we had these mangoes, which were just honey mangoes. They were absolutely delicious. And near the end of the festival, as the fruit was getting more and more ripe and we were like using stuff up, there were so many wasps around. It was just unbelievable how many wasps were around. But the people there are all kind of live and let live people. Nobody swatted them or killed them or stood on them or did anything. And in fact, quite a good thing, really, because when they get squashed or killed or they're in the process of dying, they give off a scent which the other wasps in the area can smell. And it's a kind of like a distress signal.
Oh,
So
trapping.
we're not trapping any wasps, darling. And so it's not a good thing to do that anyway, because you just get more and they come all ready for war. But they were just like, they were like crawling all over my mango, and I was just gently flicking them away and just eating more of my mango. And one of the girls just went, "Oh, poor little wasps, they want to have some too." So she actually squeezed a bit of the juice and a bit of mango and put it on the table, and all the wasps kind of went for that. Nobody got stung, and there were so many wasps last year. We have quite a lot of wasps at the moment because they've come out really early because we had that really hot snap, and they kind of fly about on the straw at the bottom of the pig pen, and they go to the water trough to have a drink. And I think it's quite sweet that they kind of like they just fly over, have a little drink, and then they have a little rummage around the straw and they fly off. They don't kind of do anything really, but us flapping around causes them to do things. So I totally get the wasp thing, because until last year I got cured of it at that festival last year, because I couldn't be running around looking like an idiot, and I couldn't be batting them away and running around. It's just like, that's exactly what gets them following you. So I just thought, well, they're not stinging anyone else, so why don't you just sit still, Susan, and just gently move the wasp off your bit of mango and carry on eating. So that's basically what I did. But I totally get wasps. Yeah, V's got a snake. And so is Chrissy. They're snake buddies. In fact, a friend of mine who moved to Australia, she videoed a python and a raccoon. The raccoon was all wrapped round and took ages to die. It was horrible. And then it like put its mouth over its face and dragged it off, honestly. But I guess, my instant thought was, because she said, "Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, I'm really sorry, I can't do anything." And I thought it would be really nice to get that snake off that raccoon. And I just thought, but then I would be doing the snake an injustice if I did that, because the snake would have worked hard to get that meal and needs to eat, and that's what it eats. And the raccoon didn't see it or whatever. And it's just like, you just can't interfere, really. Snake's got too many phobias to list. Babes, you crack me up, babes. Why not laugh at my sister and hubby? Did all the times my sister nearly wet herself. Excellent. Rodents, really? Oh, you don't like rodents. What about squirrels? Are they too rodenty for you?
Don't eat the spicy bit. Yeah.
I'm just putting them on my spoon. I'm being given jalapeno peppers from Winks. Pizza.
I could do a sausage.
I don't want a bit of sausage. They are very hot. Woo! They're very hot. Spiders, cockroaches, and cotton wool. Wow. My mum was absolutely terrified of spiders all her life. I remember when I was about 4, she sent me through the hatch between the dining room and the kitchen, out the back door and down the road to Mr. Brown, who lived next door to us, didn't he? No, the Wakefields lived next door. To Mr. Brown, to go and get him because there was a spider in the hall. It was about 10 feet away from the door, but we were trapped in the dining room. Mum was screaming blue murder. I wasn't frightened of the spider, but didn't know why she was so scared, so I was scared as well. She used to get me to hoover them up and all sorts. And Susan, just go in there, go. Oh, no, God, like this. And I'd go in with the hoover, trying to suck it off the ceiling or whatever. But she was always frightened. And in fact, she transferred that fear to my brother, who is not a spider lover at all. My sister hates spiders, but has gone to live in Australia. So she deals with
I saw that spider spray in the shop.
some spiders like that. There is a spray. Wink found a spray in a shop that doesn't harm them, but it deters them from coming in your house. I expect you might already know about that, Dawn. But anyway, my mother had a partner, before she succumbed to dementia. And he just said, well, I don't understand why you're scared of them. And she was like, oh, they're just like, ooh, so horrible. And they've got hairy legs. And her partner just said, Jill, if they were pink and fluffy, you would love them. And she just went, oh, you're right. And completely got rid of her fear with a sentence from spiders. And then started rescuing them and catching them. And it's like, this is a woman that literally couldn't get within 20 paces of a spider. We went to Mexico when I was little on a holiday, and there are lots of very big spiders in Mexico, and they hang off these giant webs across the trees. We could see them from the coach. I think I was about 6. Mum was just terrified of, she was just like on guard the whole time for spiders. It was very funny. Beverly, Vanessa, I kill snakes too last week, but only when they come on my lawn. It's just whizzed up. It's just whizzed up. Prayers being sent to that's lovely. Thank you,
I
Seeker.
had to kill a snake last year.
Yeah, we had to kill a snake last year. It was really upsetting, wasn't it? Really upset us. It was a little adder.
A grass snake.
It was a grass snake. And it was about...
No, real longer than that.
Oh, it wasn't really.
It was like that long. 2 feet.
I would have thought it was about a foot, but Wink reckons it was 2 feet. The fish was like maybe dick.
No, it was. It was about 2 feet. Probably.
Was it? Was it really? Oh. Anyway, we saw it on the road. And we're like, oh, look, there's a snake. Oh, let's go and have a look. It was absolutely stunning to look at. But it had been run over by a car, and it's...
Yeah, because they like to lie on the tarmac because it's warm.
Yeah. It was lying on the warm tarmac, and its jaw was kind of broken, and it was bleeding in a few places. It was just like, we just like, oh, it'll be all right, let's just get it. And then it was just like, oh no, its head's pretty crushed there. So in the end, we just thought we would put it out of its pain and misery. And it was, Finian was really sad. All 3 of us were really sad. Really, really sad. We were just like, oh gosh, what a shame, because it was just stunning. It was absolutely beautiful. Scared of stupid people. Guess who said I'm scared of stupid people? I'll give you one guess, Wink.
I know, Alina.
Yes, Alina. Alina, you should be a stand-up comic girl. No, Beverly. I could use some for my lower back and hip. It went, oh, Seeker, I'm so sorry for you. Snakes I'm okay with. Actually held a really large one when my sons were small, trying to be brave for them. It was not as I imagined. No, aren't they warm or something?
No, they're not slimy.
They're not slimy. They're dry, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of Wink's had a corn snake. And he got it out. Do you want to hold it? And I was like, oh, no, thank you. Finn was like, oh, I'd like to. Just stroking it. He's still got some of its shed skin hanging up in his nature area of his bedroom, along with a lot of other rocks and stones and goodness knows what. Prayer sent. I've told the insect world to stay outside or else they'll die. Chrissy, how can you stand to feed the snake then? Me and my son are just mortified.
See, I'm all right with spiders and lots
Debs, help Chrissy's snake.
but they mustn't touch me.
Wink has this thing. He's okay with all of them, but they mustn't touch him. If he's got this like, if they touch me, they die. But I don't let him do that now. Not that a lot touch him. I guess right now I'm scared of what could be wrong, but all in God's hands. Sweetheart. Yeah, well, we discussed this yesterday, didn't we? Just, you don't know what it's going to be. So there's no good wasting any emotion on what you don't know. You're just going to have to play the waiting game. And just chill. Try and chill, sweetheart. Vanessa, I'm thinking about you and sending you much love. Wish you well. Listen, you'll be fine, okay? See, Jackie says you'll be fine. Lots of prayers. Wasps are another phobia. I guess a lot of flies. If you're scared of butterflies, I bet wasps are like the Tyrannosaurus Rex of insects.
Hornet. We don't like hornets though.
Yeah, we don't like hornets because they kill 100 bees. They kill bees, and bees are really important. There must be a hornet's nest around here. We had one in the house the other day. I'm not joking. It was 2 inches long. Nearly 2 inches long. Lucy is still hanging in there and getting bigger and is eating. She's going to lay those eggs then, is she, V? Sorry, Snow. Listen to this. Once my niece brought a turtle into my house and put it on my carpet, and I swear I almost had to go to the hospital. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You should be a writer. Yes, Mel, I never kill or swat, just run. It's good exercise. Set some wasps on you all. You'll all be as fit as fiddles in no time. Miniatures freak me out. Miniature what? Miniatures like
drinks.
miniature drinks.
Oh, miniature
like-
poodles.
Like we have on an aeroplane, a tiny little bottle of gin or whatever. I hate fire ants. We don't have fire ants here, luckily. But they do bite, don't they? They have them in, where was it? Indonesia. Yeah, good advice, Jackie. You can, whatever it is, you can get through it, babes. Hey, Becky, how you doing? Oh, lovely that you stopped in to see us. We're just talking about phobias. Yes, EpiPens, that's not a good thing. Wink's mum has an EpiPen. She's allergic to bee stings, isn't she?
No, wasps and bees.
Wasps and bees?
Yeah.
I'm only allergic to hair dye, and that's a new thing.
I'm allergic to needles.
Wink says he's allergic to needles. I'm saying hi to Becky. Beverly, I just can't stand people who are liars. Yeah, I know what you mean. Speak the truth or get out of here. And whether you can do nothing about. The rest is just life. Yeah, it's just how we approach things, really. I don't think anyone would compare cancer to phobias. Oh, I guess not. Still pretty ill. Have a nurse that comes in 5 times a week. Oh, sweetheart. I know that everyone will send you some prayers. And I'm going to send you some positive vibes and a big hug. Yeah, I don't like people who lie either. I don't surround myself with them. You know, it's just like, oh, infuriating. Agree, Alina. Oh, what's the lizard? No sad animals. No sad animal stories, please. No, we're not doing that. Jackie's got some Scottish dialect words for you. See if you know what they mean. Good luck. Hey, Laurie, how you doing? I know, I saw the pictures. Like, I can't believe how much snow you've got. It's just absolutely ridiculous, but probably normal. I thought you'd locked yourself outside the front door, darling. Hang on, where are we?
I'm going to go chill upstairs, darling.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted you to.
Well, you can tell him, darling.
No, you can tell him. Don't say hi to Wink before he goes and chills upstairs. And I'll come back to a conversation. Winky Dinks.
Yippee.
We were having a cup of tea, weren't we, down the garden earlier?
Here we
Darling, can you get in?
go. I'm here. Hello.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hello, Wink.
Hello.
Mm.
Mm. That was a nice picture. I don't know why Finny didn't like that.
Well, because they're just ridiculous teenagers, that's why.
Yeah.
So we were down the garden, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And you'd been out on your bike. I made a
Mhm.
cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say to me? Tell them about your tea making.
I have a
First.
scale tea.
He has a tea scale.
Well, they're from 1 to 10. And even some of my customers, they get obsessed with making me a 10. They go, well, what do you score that one? What do you score that one? And I'm like, well, 7, 8. And they're like, ooh. And they were like, who makes 10s? And I was like, well, I make 10s, obviously.
You don't always make 10s, though, do you?
No, not always, but most of the time.
Darling.
But I've been stopped having milk. So I haven't had many 10 teas recently because they need milk. But I made a cup of tea today with, what was it? Was it almond or cashew nut?
Cashew nut milk.
I made a cashew nut milk tea today and it was a 10. It was so nice I had to have another one.
The hardened meat eating. But I like milk in my tea. I'm a compulsive tea drinker.
Yeah.
And you made yourself a 10.
Mm.
I was really pleased to hear
With
that.
Demerara sugar.
With Demerara, he has heaps of sugar in it, but you know.
Mm.
But that's brilliant.
No.
So I
Yeah.
just wanted to say, for any of those of you who struggle with not having milk in your tea, the tea connoisseur. Oh, wait, I haven't. Now you're going to lose my place because I was all over the place. What are you doing?
Well, I was scrolling down. Mm.
Hey, Wink. There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
Wink. Hello. Wink is allergic to eating healthy. Lol.
Yeah.
Yes, Alina, he certainly is. He's getting better, though. You've had quite a lot of my vegan meals recently, haven't
Like
you?
quite a lot of chocolate as well.
Yeah. Easter.
Yeah. Well, after Easter when it's all half price. And then you can just buy loads.
A pair of cheapskates here. So, anyway.
Chocolate and toffee
One
vodka
step at a
and
time.
red wine tonight. Look at, I'm going to show them the bottle. Look how cool this bottle of.
Oh, here we go. Don't even knock the Afghan off.
This
I was all
American
comfy.
red wine.
American red wine.
Yeah, from California.
California.
Look how
Hey!
cool the bottle is. It's called The Reckoning. And it's really nice. And even around the top, it's got all little kind of, I don't know. some
They're
little
devils,
creatures, they're
I
little
think.
Demons doing a little war dance around
Devils.
the top. But no, it's
It is actually very, very nice. It's from California and medium bodied. What is it? Oh, it hasn't got a grape. Drink responsibly.
I do.
You do. Are you going to drink all of this tonight?
Yeah.
Darling, you'll be all drunk. Anyway, it is a cool bottle.
So I like it. I bought it because I like the label, and I want to make a cigar box guitar with that label on it somehow.
Well, you'll have to, you can get the label to come off, look up soaking it off, and then you can
Yeah.
incorporate it into a guitar.
Yeah.
So, Where had I got to? I'll let you go now. Oh, I found it very easily, thankfully, because Laurie put lots of snowflake emojis and they're really easy to find. Oh, you're all being lovely to each other.
Look, squirrels. You see, the squirrels we have, they came from America, grey squirrels, because we used to have red squirrels, and the grey squirrels kind of got rid of them all. But they're coming back now, aren't they? The red squirrels. We've got a big thing where
they've got some in Scotland.
Mm.
It's probably too cold for the grey squirrels, maybe. Yeah, so
Jay said he saw some black squirrels the other day.
Black squirrels?
Yeah, completely black.
That's not native. That's escaped from a zoo or something.
Ah.
I seem to have got some big blob of something on my glasses. A big fuzzy bit, so I can't see properly. Squirrels are probably the most destructive rodent.
You're my cleaner.
No, it's all right. It's all worked. It's all worked. I've got a couple on my house knocked down every picture on the shelf. Goodness me. Gosh, they are different. We have something called glisses. Is it gliss? They're like ratty, they're protected, and if they're in your house, you've had it. They basically chew through all your wires and get into your cupboards, but you're not allowed to have them removed. Not legally, anyway. As Noodles tried on her hat. Yes, Deb's bought a hat for Noodles, for her snake. Chrissy, I'd pay to see that video. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? What's that? All right. Yes, I am.
Is the door out of shot?
The door is out of shot, unless I just turn it around quickly. Say hi.
Oh.
My son here. You could just wave your hand. Hand. Go on.
There's a hand wave.
Are you ready for school?
Yeah.
Everything. I'm not. I won't do it.
I'm there, but I'm paranoid.
Paranoid. They're talking about phobias. Finion's phobia is being on YouTube live. Darling, could you shut the door? You're letting all the cold in. I'm freezing. And have you had a shower? Finian? I'll have to catch him when he skedaddles through here. Hi, Lynn, sweetheart. Hi, Karen. Lymph glands. You are still here, Jackie, and you're a tower of strength. Hi, Shannon. Is that my stitches, Shannon? They come out yet? They came out ages ago, if you're talking to me, but you might be talking to another comment, so sorry if I've misunderstood. Hi, Karen. How are you? You won't be the last to the party, I'm sure of it. They're all saying hello to each other. Back is okay, actually. Sometimes I give it a good scrunching in yoga. Like if you're twisting and you're on your shoulder, it kind of goes. And I think underneath it doesn't really like that very much. But I've been bitten on it twice. Thanks for shutting the door, sweetheart.
You ready?
Hey, Wonder Woman. How are you, sweetheart? I have already mentioned to everyone that was on before you that you are in need of some prayers. And so I'm sure everyone will send you their prayers and good wishes. My daughter feeds our snake. It's live rats. Oh, goodness me. That is nightmare. I thought you bought them like frozen baby rats to feed them. I know they probably prefer live ones, but goodness me, that must be, I don't know if I could cope with that. No, I don't think I could cope with that myself. Hornets are massive and they are bee killers, and we love our bees. Hey, Sharon Babes, how you doing? Oh, darling, you have a migraine. I'm so sorry for you. Sending you healing, relaxing vibes that it will kind of dissipate very quickly. But I know you're affected by the pressure, aren't you? What are een? What are shin and doctor? Does anyone know? Good luck with that. I didn't get any of these right, and I lived in Scotland for 5 years. We don't have a long enough show for all our for all Snow's fears. Oh, you're so funny. Even evening. Wink's allergic to healthy food. Yeah, no. Eens are eyes. Oh, right, you're guessing. Ah. Yes, Deb's Noodles wore her hat for a millisecond the other day. Pictures. Pictures, Chrissy. We want pictures, okay, of your snake wearing its hat. I bet V's laughing at a hat for a snake. I don't suppose you could tie it on, really, could you? That would probably be, you know, cruelty to animals. Does anyone know what the other words are? No, don't know those. Thank you. Couldn't even hazard a guess. Wink is allergic. Oh, yes. Shins are shoes. Doctor is doctor. Whee! Oh, it's just whizzed up. It's just whizzed up. I'm a wee bit behind. We need a Garden Lights video, Wink and Sue. I wonder if I would lose the connection if I took this outside. Finian, have you had a shower?
No.
Can you make sure you do that? S'il vous plaît.
Now.
Yes, it's Monday tomorrow. Thank you. I did say that earlier today.
When?
I always say it. Just wash that gorgeous body of yours. And clean pajamas. Pajamas are in my bedroom. On the bed. See you later.
Earth is the third planet from the sun and the only asteroid.
Alexa, stop. The Earth being the closest star to something or other. I don't know. Some astronomy thing. Wait for the jet squirrel to come through. Oh my goodness me. Very nice, darling.
Sticky toffee pudding with ice cream.
Sticky toffee pudding with ice cream is now being consumed here. Chalk and cheese we are. Shin shoes, one step at a time, Wink. What about Gads? And garden. Yes, they want do you reckon if I took this outside?
What?
I would lose the internet connection.
I don't know.
You want to see the garden lights? Actually, maybe I could open the window, open the curtains at the back. That window there, and see. Yeah, because I'm what router am I on? The garden new. Yeah, I'm on the new router, and that only works in. It doesn't work in the back half of the house and down the garden, so I would lose it. Well done. Yesterday was a fun, messy play day with you. Yes, you've had fun, haven't you? Hi, Nora, darling. How are you? Oh, my goodness me. Actually, I saw a video on Facebook today, and it was called, and you thought you were having a bad day. This girl, a squirrel lamb, had really, 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 really thick hair. And it had crawled into her hair, and it was completely tangled up in her hair, and they were trying to get it off. She was screaming, the other person was screaming, and then she lay on the floor, and the squirrel just was in the back of her neck. And I didn't watch the whole video. I was just scrolling past, but there you go. Gads means disgusting. Oh, Gads. No, I didn't know that one either, Jackie. I wish I'd see Bigfoot. Yes, I know. That's right up your street, isn't it? Disgusting, like it. We speak a strange language here. Yeah. Where are my baffies? Does anyone know what that means? Ha ha! That's the only one that I knew that you said. Who knows what baffies are? Love the Scottish. I know, they're wonderful. Love that blanket. I know. Cindy made it for Wink. I've got this one here as well, my shawl wrap, which I shall have on in a minute because I might have to do some stripping off. As you can see, I've got my hello, I'm a vegan. I know you could never do that. No, I don't eat fish. Yes, I get enough protein. My B12 is fine, thank you. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. What do I eat for food? What do I eat? Food. No, I don't want to eat meat. Plants are not sentient. Yes, I am still a vegan. So I've got this one on today. From Chrissy, actually. Yeah, that's a good view. We go. Oh, what Nora said. Oh, right, about squirrels. Oh dear, that's not good. Here we go. I know, they wouldn't like that. I know Sue hasn't, but anyone else seen Endgame? Nope, I haven't. I feed my squirrels and chipmunks and they behave. They are hungry too. Do you know, I eat in my flat in London. I used to have a flat in London when I was 21. I bought a flat and I had a garden. And I had these squirrels that used to bite all the heads off my tulips, which, as you probably, some of you will know, are my favourite flowers. So I planted loads of them in my garden. Not one ever flowered. They just bit the tops off. Anyway.
Today, my last day up to Wilson. I want him to have it.
You're saving it for Wilson? Darling. Yeah, you know Wilson will bite him if he gets a donut and they don't get one.
No, and tell her.
Well, they'll smell it before you get out the back door.
I don't care what Wilson does.
Darling, would you do me a favour before you whiz upstairs with that oatmeal chocolate giant cookie the size of your face with also a bit in your beard? Will you open that so that I can show them the lights in the garden? Please, sweetheart. Thank you, darling.
Oatmeal and raisin, that's vegan.
Yes, Chrissy. Someone must have loved me a huge amount. Thank you very much, Chrissy, for giving me this sweater. I really like it. I really like it. They are the questions that vegans get asked. Well, I don't really go around saying I'm a vegan, obviously, other than live on YouTube to whoever watches. But like in real life. What?
You have to turn the light out, it's all reflecting.
Yeah, I will. So I haven't really had to answer many of those questions yet. My cats still run the squirrels off. I bet they do. Beverly said hi to Finian. The feed froze. Chrissy does live. Braver than me. Don't know. My dog's run off the birds.
So I'll see you later.
See you later. I promise I won't be on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever tonight, sweetheart.
I'll just be asleep otherwise.
I know you'll be asleep and I know you want to watch a programme. Right. Oh no, I was just reading something that Beverly had written, but it's just whizzed up to the top. My cat's run squirrels. Beverly, it's just a bit of, you don't have to type in. Oh right, Jack and Strain. She wasn't really learned about squirrels. Very interesting. Right. Years ago, I was stung by a hornet, and my great aunt from Australia said it doesn't hurt. I almost decked her. It was also my first sting. Oh gosh, how awful, Alina. Do you know what? I've only been stung by a wasp twice for all my flapping and running about. But I wasn't doing anything. I was just walking down someone's garden. There was a wasp's nest, and the wasp just flew straight out and stung me on the arm. And I was just like, oh, it really hurts. And the woman whose house it was, she was a lady called Marion. She got hold of my arm and she just bit it really hard. And she went, but you've forgotten about your wasp sting now, Susan. Anyway, yeah, I'd forgotten that memory until just now. Thank you, Sue. Yes, the pressure does. Yeah, it is. I bet you have a barometer, don't you? So you can watch the pressure. So you can probably feel it, can't you? Well, we all can actually, if we tune into it. My Gaelic is rough. This is some lyrics from a song I learned as a child. Chards are broken, law, Sultan and laws are broken. So, oh my goodness, no idea what that means. Love it when my cat chases butterflies. He just chases them, he doesn't hurt them. It's funny watching animals playing with other animals, isn't it? Nobody feels bad. Nobody feel bad for joining in or not joining in. Everybody can do just whatever it is they like. That's what this is all about. Your kid is allergic to safe and water. Oh, Finian just bargains with me. Look, if I look, I'll have one tomorrow. But I'm just like in the middle of things now. It's just like, no. But we used to make him have one every day. But actually, he's not really a smelly teenager, as he doesn't run around, play football or do anything like that. He just crunches numbers in his head and looks at his computer and does schoolwork all the time. So luckily he's not one of those stinky, filthy teenagers, all sweaty and smelly. But so he doesn't have a shower every day. But it's always difficult getting him in there because he's always got something more important to do than washing his body, which is very typical of Asperger's. They just don't see the point in all the things that we think are really important. They want to get on with brain work. Helena. I took German for 5 years. My swearing is the best. Not broken, but brocken. What? No pancakes, Wink. No, he's got sticky toffee pudding instead that we've had in the fridge for ages that Granny gave to Finian. But Finian said, oh, we can't eat that until we've got some ice cream. And we don't have any ice cream. And it took us weeks to buy some ice cream because we all kept forgetting. Maybe another day. I took Spanish for 7 years. Only comes back when I'm in the southwest. Maybe I try to speak to the locals and they smile. Yeah, I enjoy speaking the different languages that I know. The greatest surprise, actually, that I totally didn't know when we went to Borneo for my dad's 70th, I totally forgot that they would all speak Indonesian and I would be able to chat to them. They couldn't believe it because not many tourists come through who can speak Indonesian. And really, the little locals were just absolutely amazed that I could chat away to them. It was really good. And they got Finian making roofs out of palm leaves. And he said, could I just leave him there until the holiday had finished and then collect him afterwards? He was 8, I think. He really enjoyed it. Barfies. Haha. Pizza and ice cream, I know, and biscuits and donuts. And he went out on his motorbike and had a big greasy spoon breakfast this morning as well. So nothing remotely healthy has gone in his Baffies is slippers. Yes, it is. Well done. Baffies means liver. Hey, Teresa. Yay! Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? Snacks. Sorry, well done, Alina. Allergic to wasps. EpiPen needed. Oh yeah, same as Wink's mum. You have to, and that's a reason to not really want to get stung by them, because that allergic reaction must be very scary. Here's another one. Thank you. Exactly. I was walking under some trees and a wasp dropped down the back. Oh yeah. If they get trapped in your clothes, really, they panic and sting you. Corn on the cob and asparagus. Nom, 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 nom. That sounds lovely. Lovely. Couldn't eat all my supper because I was too busy talking, and which is good, because it meant I didn't eat as much as I'd put on my plate. I tend to put way too much food on my plate, and I'm a lick the plate clean. So it's on the plate, usually gets eaten, but I put it all back. So I have some garlic mushrooms and some Jersey raw potatoes, and I will add something to those when I'm done here. I am a barometer. Actually, yeah, good point. You don't want to be going, oh, look, I'm bound to have a more migraine later because it's moving. You don't want that going on. Sploog doesn't seem like a sparrow, but okay. I know they've got some totally unrelated words for things in Scottish dialect. I'm allergic to bee stings, but won't ever kill one. No, I know. Just like I would never kill a bee either. They don't mean to sting you, because most of them die when they sting you, don't they? It's purely an Ayrshire word. And you say it spewg. Spewg. See, I would never have heard that word in Edinburgh, because that's a different lot of dialect. Will be fresh, sweet, shopping corn on the cob. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Very nice. Oh, gosh. It's gone off the page. Yeah, I think girls do grow out of not wanting to wash. I don't know whether boys do until they get a girlfriend. I've no idea. It's wise to at least learn the social graces in the language of the country you plan to visit. Yes, it is. And it's interesting. I find languages fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Homemade vegetable soup for supper, eating because it's only for, yeah, that is, of course, it's all the middle of the afternoon for you guys, isn't it? Cushy doos is another one, which is a pigeon. Cushy doos. My son has Asperger's, and when he was younger, he didn't understand why you had to get in a shower if you weren't dirty, or eat if you weren't hungry. Yeah, so Finny will never overeat. He rations himself. If it's something that he would like, if he gets like chocolate, he used to keep it in the fridge under the absolute promise that I wouldn't eat it. But quite a lot of his chocolate did get eaten back in the day. I used to buy him chocolate and say, oh, I've got you some chocolate. And he'd forget about it because he's, too busy doing whatever he's thinking about. And then it'd be 11 o'clock at night. He'd be in bed and I'd be like, oh, there's a bar of chocolate. It's like, oh, Mum, you said there was a bar of chocolate. Oh, sorry, darling, I ate that. Oh, Mum, are you going to get me another one? He had a whole childhood of me eating his chocolate. He never got cross about it, though. But they got to a stage where he would hide the chocolate so that Wink and I wouldn't chaw into it in the evening. It's all right, we'll replace it tomorrow. Oh, dear. Can't wait until white corn on the cob is in stores. Or white corn. Is that not like the yellow corn then? Hey, Kira, babes, how are you, sweetheart? Leonore, how are you? Oh, it's lovely to see you. Dealing with a lot of pain from surgical damage done years ago with other medical issues, but I'm managing as well as can be. Oh, I'm so sweet. I'm so thankful for that, Teresa. And I'm sure you're going to get lots of healing vibes and prayers from all these lovelies. travel to Quebec and don't speak French except to tell them I don't. One of the girls with me spoken 3 years at university. Garlic mushrooms, yummy. Do you know what? I don't know why I don't cook them more often. This is only the second time since the whole Dr. Gilmore eat mushrooms, the whole Chrissy month challenge. I've eaten them in just about everything, but I've just put them in some vegan butter and some garlic, and they're just divine, absolutely divine. Went to college near Montreal, upstate New York, so couldn't speak or understand French. They speak French in Canada, don't they? In parts of Canada. Canadian French is different from French. Yes, it is. And Belgian French is different from French as well. They have like 90 is 90 rather than 79, which it is in French. And the French say that the Belgians speak French like a duck. That's not a compliment. But anyway, there we go. It was very funny. I used to work in the French-speaking part of Belgium, in Brussels actually, where they mainly speak French and not the other languages. But I learnt Dutch. Yes, our corn stands are all over the roadsides here. I ate loads of sweet corn when I lived in Indonesia. They have loads of by the side, and they do this amazing barbecuing thing with them where they put salt water on them and they barbecue them for a bit, and then they dip them in water that has sugar in it, and then they do them a bit more. Then they put chili over them, and then they do them a bit more, and then they put sugar on them or something. Heaven in the mouth, absolutely delicious. I've never managed to do them the same, but they literally were the best I've ever eaten. And massive as well, just massive. Bees diet, yeah, that's right, Jackie, with the bees and the wasps. Not a fan of corn. It was one of the vegetables Finian used to eat, but then I apparently bought the wrong type of corn, a bit like I bought the wrong type of peas, and so he doesn't really like them anymore. Keep it like she was an alien when she spoke to them. I was able to converse through pantomime. Good for you. I was taught how to play chess when I was 7, by a Spanish boy who was also about 7 as well. And neither of us could speak the other's language, not a single word. But he taught me chess and we played it lots. There are lots of Spanish. Yeah, I never learnt Spanish except for mañana and how to order a beer, of course, or two. I know how to say how are you in 5 languages. Then my mum tell my mum to shut up rudely in French in a joking way, of course. Actually, I used to do loads of international travel when I was in junior chamber. I think you call it JC in the States. And I learnt to say, you have a nice bottom in every single language. It was my mission. Anyway, that they were my 30s. You'll have to forgive me. I don't go around yelling, you've got a nice bottom to men anymore. Not that I really did then, but it was fun saying it, you know, I can say something in Norwegian. Like, it caused lots of laughter and was harmless fun. Yeah, I like listening to different accents as well. Keep stinging the fly. Yeah, yellow jackets, that's wasps, isn't it? What you call wasps. Sugar dot corn is the best yellow and white mix. I've been dealing with severe anxiety and some serious back pain. Oh, Kira, sweetheart, I'm so sorry for you. Sending lots of hugs and positive vibes to you, darling. I hope that your back pain gets a bit better. Is the anxiety related to the fact that you're in pain? I'm sure I'm sure one, if you're in a lot of pain, you probably do feel quite anxious. We have hornets in our shed that keeps our, oh my goodness, I was mentioning that when they left me alone, there are so many of them, huge, oh my goodness me. They are literally, they kill wasps for a hobby. They literally go in and attack their nests, their hives, and kill them all. Oh gosh, so my thoughts are with you. Mine can't be fixed, Teresa. Oh, that's your type. You can grow. Okay. So today I had to admit that all the seeds I planted 17 days ago had failed on account of the packets being between 16 and 10 years old. I got 7 plants out of about 200 seeds. So I bought some new ones and I've planted not very many because I was like, oh my goodness, I'll just 8 real quick. I'll come on at 9 instead of 8:30 and I've got to have a shower yet, blah, blah, blah. Oh, ever play strip chess? You are funny. No, never played strip chess. I'd be the first one naked, that's for sure, because I'm not really very good at chess. I know how all the things move, but I cannot see several moves ahead. I think if I just taught Finian the moves, he'd wipe the floor with me in his first game. You need to be able to plan and work. You know, I just want to move the bits, and you know, I play it a bit like drafts. So yeah, strip chess would not be very good for me unless I wanted to be naked on my own. Barefoot is a good thing. It has some negativity out of it. It's the best thing in the world. You are absolutely right, Karen. Walking outside barefoot, feel the grass or the warmth of whatever. I've got wood chip out the back, so that feels quite warm. And even like I've even walked outside. I had a period of time where I got up and I walked for like 10 minutes outside barefoot every day. Even when it was like frosty or whatever. It's very, I don't know, it kind of joins you to the planet that we live on, kind of makes you feel connected to nature, I guess. It's a really, I must start doing that again, actually. I must start doing that again. It's wonderful, Karen. And did I say hello to you? I think I maybe, yes, I think I did. But hello, and that's a very good point. Yes, good to know. All right, Kira, we'll have a chat on Messenger. No worries, darling. Hey, Bunny. Yeah, we've missed you, Kira. We have absolutely missed you, you wonderful lady. Oh gosh, Elena, 2 most important things to know in Germany. Ein beer, bit, yeah. 1 beer, please. Where's the toilet? Yeah. Oops. What was the oops about? I don't know. But you're talking about something I've just been talking about. I've been so in and out of hospital with my cousin. We found out it's just toxic black mold poisoning. Oh my goodness. She's been working 3 months in an abandoned house that has mold. Oh my goodness. Mold is so dangerous. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that she's making a recovery, sweetheart. Not nice, Bevs. I know. That's about my seeds, isn't it? Honestly, I put a post on Facebook. It was just like, I keep opening the lid and hoping to find something. And like within 7 days, those 5 cucumbers came up. Only 2 of them look like they're going to live because eaten all the leaves off them. One's just a stalk with a dead leaf hanging off it. Anyway, they're all in the kitchen now because I'm going to be digging around for the slugs and flicking them out the back door. And one from the 3 rows of lamb's tongue lettuce that I planted, just one of them came up. Oh, and something came up that technically was in the parsnip row, but not quite. So I was very anal about making them straight lines so I would know where all the seeds were. So I've potted that separately in the hope that it is a parsnip and we're going to give those babies a chance. Oh no, that's just disappeared off. Sharon, you would definitely win if you played chess against me. I just go, I really hope he doesn't see it. I hope he doesn't take me. I hope he doesn't take me. I hope he doesn't take me. Oh, right. Okay. Right. That's my queen gone or whatever it is. Till she got worms. Oh, it was a nightmare. A kid to do that. What? From walking barefoot? Mold is yeah, it is very. The earth pulls the negativity out of your body. Earth is a fabulous clay. Yeah, it is. This is literally the book that I was reading. I will actually tell you what it is called. It's because I thought I read lots of books about positivity and being the best version of yourself. It's where I've learned everything from over the last kind of 4.5 years now. The 7 spiritual laws of yoga, a practical guide to healing body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, Deepak Chopra and David Simon. That's what I'm reading at the moment because I want to find out. It's very, very interesting so far. And basically, they talked about the bit that I was listening to in the shower. If you're at one with nature, you tend to be harmonious and happy. And it's not material possessions that bring you that inner happiness. So it doesn't really matter what happens to you because inside you're just at peace. You're just completely at peace and calm and centered. And it all comes from being in tune with nature because we're animals. We're animals. That's me adding that. They didn't say that in the book. I'm only on chapter 3. Is it chapter 3 I'm on? Come on, I'm pressing the past care. Oh, I'm on chapter 5. Woohoo! I am on chapter 5 already. Who knew? Not even me. Absolutely brilliant, Karen. We should have some chats about this. I think we'll have some very interesting chatteroonies. Yeah, mold is very dangerous. Yeah, decades and decades ago. Right. Yes. But I wouldn't go barefoot in the pen. I always wear something. I don't even like wearing my flip-flops because the pigs are always sniffing my toes with their little with their big noses. Beat away yellow jackets, burrow in the ground, and their sting can be toxic. Oh dear. Yellow jackets. So that's a wasp, yeah, Nora? I didn't know they buried themselves in the ground. They can make hives underground, wasps' nests underground. Oh, the lungs aren't the same anymore. I think they're wasps, Jackie. Black molders, can they not give you a transplant? Goodness me. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm just lost my place again. Oh, yeah. We've got lots of people that are allergic to bees. That's a fantastic book. Ah, you've read it, have you? Excellent. Have you read the 7 spiritual... It's another Deepak Chopra book, The 7 Secrets of Spiritual Secrets of Success or something like that. And it's really, really good. I learned lots from that book, like a long time ago. I found it absolutely fascinating. The whole, I'd never read anything like it about, they'd give you an exercise. Try going through today without passing judgment on anything or anyone. And it's really hard because you go, I don't know, you just say things in your head about things and people, just like, oh, I'd slow down if I were you, mate. And you say that in your head and it's like, oh, that's just literally not to judge anything. And it's really hard. And they give you one different thing it was really, really good. It's really good. You definitely become a better person when you read a book like that because it makes you think kind of 360 degrees. Gosh, I'm freezing. I'm on inhalers, a few inhalers, in fact. Well, the plant-based should help you. Core. Texas, right? You're talking about something. Yeah. So I'm a spiritualist and I love nature. Oh, how lovely. I think I am on a journey which is taking me closer and closer to that. I think perhaps I've always been that sort of person, but I kind of denied it in the 80s when I was selling computers and being, and I was kind of into recycling and, I made all Finion's food myself. He didn't get one jar of baby food. He didn't get one. I had him with cotton nappies and I made my own baby wipes out of, things that, I didn't know. I can't stand the smell of Johnson's baby powder, baby bath, baby oil. I literally can't bear it. All I can smell is chemicals in it. So I made my own. And then I met Wink and he was kind of like anti-recycling and, McDonald's thing, which I'd never really had. So I kind of got a little bit influenced by him and kind of fell off my wagon quite a long way away from where I was. And I'd kind of forgotten when I kind of got into kind of healing myself and growing myself, personally developing myself, getting rid of my depression, changing my diet, becoming more healthy. I kind of I'd forgotten that I used to talk about live nutrients the whole time. I'd literally forgotten because it had been about 8 years of winkifying myself. Just completely forgot about it. It just fell off my radar, but I'm really glad that I'm getting back into it, Karen. Absolutely. Electromagnetic field of horse's heart is 5 times greater than ours and can regulate our heart rhythm, which is calming and relaxing to our brains and body. Wow. Horses, they say horses are great levelers, don't they? I used to sit in the corner of my horse's stable in the evening, and I was doing a marketing degree, sort of home study. And I used to read all my marketing and write my essays and listen to him just chomping away. And he enjoyed my company and I enjoyed his company. He was such a lovely chap, my horse. Jackie, last day of work, hospital, bittersweet. Oh my goodness me. 30 years finished today. Oh my goodness me. You must be just filled to the brim with lots of different contradicting emotions. Enjoy and feel them all, sweetheart. Enjoy and feel them all. And tomorrow is the first day of a new adventure. Oh, you dear. Granddaughter's gone back on horses and is gaining a confidence. Ah, fantastic. That's Jackie's granddaughter nearly fell off or something, and kind of was like really, really scared, but she's got back on. She's back on the horse. Excellent. Oh, I love the smell of horses. I absolutely adore the smell of horses. It's quite a strong but sweet smell. And people think pigs are smelly, but pigs, you have to bury your face in their neck to smell what they smell like. They just don't smell. You know, you stroke a dog and you're like, you can tell you've been stroking your dog. You stroke a horse and you can smell the horse on your hand, but not with pigs. And I tell you what, I don't know if any of you have ever met any wild humans, but I was barefoot in the jungle for a month in Mentawai, and these tribes still wear loincloths, tattoos, all sorts of things. You know, they're just like living away from civilization completely in the jungle, barefoot. And I also met a lady called Showeri, a Thai lady who had spent 25 years living on a beach in one of the islands in Thailand. And do you know what wild humans smell like? That they don't use any soap. You know, Showeri used to bathe in the sea. And the people in the jungle, they just bathe in river water. They don't have to use soap or anything like that. They smell like horses. We smell like horses. That's what wild humans smell like. Just completely living in the wild humans. They smell very horsey. It's a really nice smell. But there you go. There's a little bit of something that if you haven't lived with in the jungle, you might not know. Oh, I'm sorry about your relatives all in hospital. So you have to find your path. You're getting there. Yes, Karen, I am absolutely loving all the lessons I'm learning. I learn something every day from yoga, literally at least one thing every day. Plant-based is helping your breathing. Fantastic. Well, look what it did for Jack. You know, he was on 2 inhalers. That's so hard. I'm a nurse who no longer works and I miss it so much. Oh, Beverly, I will miss my co-workers. I know you have to keep in touch with them in a different way. They'll be the ones that transfer to kind of not working with, if you know what I mean. Sister. No, right, you're all talking to each other, so I'm just going to read them. It's not easy when you retire. Yeah, it does depend on why you retire. 30 years is a long time. Bonnie, you literally won't know how you had time for a job within such a short space of time. You literally won't know how you fitted in a job. You'll be so busy doing things. Oh dear, I'm so sorry for you, Beverly. Yeah, that's true. Think of all the lives you've touched over the years working in a hospital. It's great work. Absolutely great work. Amazing. The best smell in the world. I know you love your horses. Chris, you can't hear anything. Can everyone else? You must be able to hear me. Can everyone else hear me? That'd be awful. I've been chatting away to myself for an hour and a half. She did fall off and got concussion and it knocked her confidence, but she's got a new tutor now. Excellent. You blend in the jungle with that hair. Oh, yes. It's gone a bit green, hasn't it? I'm definitely going to be and a bit yellow at the front. Yeah, it's faded. Mind you, there's been some sun. That's faded quite a bit. Underneath, yeah, it's the sun because look, it's all darker under there. Anyway, you're saying hi. Oh gosh. Time to dash. Oh, Robin, cheerio, sweetheart. Yep, we will chat Thursday. Oh dear. You love how thin you feel and it gives me energy. Yeah, that's fantastic. It does. It is great. It is absolutely great. Feeling lighter in your body. Just. Oh, that's sweet of you, Jackie. Sending love to everyone. Oh, come back here. Yeah, nurses are very special people. I'm lucky enough that my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are both nurses, and they are just lovely, lovely, lovely people. So when you do head off for your month of yoga, Vegas, Texas. Okay, Robin. 12th of May for Vegas, 31st of May for a whole month for India. Texas is the 20th of August, and the Fruit Fest is the 21st to the 28th of July. I don't think I'm on Facebook with you, am I, Robin, to let you know? I'll put it in the comments. Hi, Robin. You can hear me. I can hear you. Yes, you can hear you, Beverly. Yeah, Beverly, you are an inspiration to us all. Chris, it's just my dang phone seems to be messed up. So, try an iPad or a computer, sweetheart. Right. You should go dye your hair the same colour as the ring you got yesterday. Ha ha ha. Do you know what? That ring, Chrissy, that ring is so comfortable. I must be careful when I have these on me because I caught it in this twice last night and had to go, oop. I didn't pull anything. I wasn't rushing around, but I did kind of almost cut my fringe as well. Look at that. And it's so comfortable that I got into bed with it on and nearly went, and I was like, oh, I've still got my ring on. And the only reason I realized was when I went to put my headphones on to listen to some, lovely music while I was going to sleep, the headset wire caught in the ring and I was like, oh, that was lucky that happened, or I wouldn't want to squash it. So I have to be very careful. Right. So the reason I'm cold is because I haven't got the right amount of clothes on. Those of you who were watching last night know that I was given from Debs and Snow and Chrissy some yoga attire. Would you like to see it? Leggings! These are the ones with the trees and the river and the scenery and the clouds. They fit. I was really worried that they were going to be too small. I thought, oh God, I bet I can't get them on. But I've only tried these on because I was going to be late. Bye, Lynn, sweetheart. I'm going to be going soon anyway, so you won't miss much. Cheerio, sweetheart. And I thought that the top would be too big, but it's not. It fits perfectly. And under here, I thought the Reebok bra, hang on, it's going to look like I'm stripping off, but I'm not. Fritz as well, and you can see my scar. So I'm all decked up and ready to go. I will take some pictures for you, Chrissy, Debs, and Snow. But thank you so much. I thought the bra will be massive, but it fits really well. I know they're all the same size, so I just wanted to show you. So I thought I'd sit in the blankets with some not warm enough clothes on for how cold it is. So I thought I would show you. So thank you very much. They look really good, don't they? They look fun. The yoga leggings are very flattering. There we go. Because the other ones are too big for me now, and they're well, as you saw, when I bend down, they wrinkle up like Nora Batty. So also ambulance crew. Oh wow, they look good, don't they? And those rolls of fat that I just noticed as I was sitting down, it's because I was sitting down. No, it's because I put too much food on my plate. The ring is gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Deb sent me what Snow wrote because I couldn't read her writing. And I put it on in a comment on the video. So those of you who wanted to know what Snow had actually written, because it was really, really beautiful, and I didn't do it justice because I couldn't quite read it. So there you go. 20+ years and I'm setting up a private practice. Wow. Registered recreation therapist. Ooh, what's that then, Laurie? That sounds interesting. Yeah, they are absolutely perfect fit. So I'm sure the others will be great as well. I'll try the other bra on and the other top as well. So basically I'll try them all on and I'll take pictures and I'll post them up as well. But I literally, yes, I do. Because I asked Wink if he'd cut them off from me, but then he was sorting out Finian. And then I was like, oh, it's 1 minute to 9. And I was just sitting there trying to cut them off. And I can't get to because I didn't want to cut the tags off until I knew they fitted, until they fit tags on the bra. Yeah, on her sports bra. Yeah, my Reebok, got my Reebok boobs. But yeah, it's really good because I just don't wear a bra to yoga, and I wear my 2 yoga tops, which are getting a little bit big. So then I wear another top over the top, so that, you know, when you're doing downward dog, you don't want your boobs flying out. Can you do yoga in just the bra and pants? Yeah, I would be able to. Certainly. Yeah, certainly I would. The backyard lights, you're quite right. Unplugging this. So now I've got to turn some lights off. Oh, hang on, maybe I'll go behind the curtain. Right, hang on, I'm going to go. I'm taking you behind the curtain. I feel like a mad woman. Right, hang on. There, can you see them? They're the lights in the garden. It's not the best because the computer is illuminating the window as well. But I'll do a video for you. But when I take pictures of them, they look a bit not very good. They doesn't do the. It's like taking a picture of, you know, the moon. It always looks rubbish, or a sunset. It's never right. Cindy, putting on your thing now because I didn't have time to light a fire because I was planting seeds and having a shower so that I could take all these on. Night, Jackie, sweetheart. Yeah, they're great, aren't they, Nora? I'm so chuffed with them. I'm absolutely chuffed with them. Yes, you can see the lights. Fantastic. View UFOs. Yeah, they do. The little pigs are really sweet. And we keep trying to switch. Well, they switch themselves on, but we know the order that they come on. the lights that kind of do that with all the multicolored. One of them comes on about one of them comes on first, and the other one comes on about 5 seconds later. You see, we've been spending a lot of time watching lights, and then the 4 dandelion kind of pom-pom ones, they come on 4 separate times as well, just after each other. And the pigs are the last to come on, and the one nearest the hedge comes on first, and then the other one comes on about a minute later. But anyway, there you go. Mini UFOs, they're attracting UFOs. Who else is going? Night. Oh, Jackie's going, that's right. So, okay then. So, I think it is an hour and 43 minutes now. So, I'm going to wrap up as well, because I would like to eat. Tomorrow, I am doing 3 yoga sessions. In my new togs. So I shall have to take a picture of me in the studio with my new togs on. So I'm going to be doing that. And I'm also meeting one of my old school friends who I was reunited with after about 40 years. Yeah, 40 years last year. And she lives in Beaconsfield. So I'm going to meet her for a coffee after yoga. So I'm going to do that. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. And I'm doing loads of admin-y things as well tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So, and I do have a video to upload that I keep forgetting to upload, which is this young girl who makes vegan, cruelty-free, all-natural oils, body butters, and hand wash. And I needed some new hand wash, and it's absolutely divine. It's amazing. It's absolutely lovely. And I'm using it on Jagger at the moment because he's not very well. Night, Bev. Night, Bonnie. Night, Core. Night, V. Okay, so yeah, so I've done a review of the products, and I'm going to put that up because I think they're 2 young girls. They've started this company, and I do love to support young people and small businesses. So fantastic. I will get that one uploaded for you. Okay, lots of love. And I will be on Thursday, 6 o'clock Texas time, midnight UK, for some more chat. And I might actually put a topic up to talk about. If any of you want to talk about anything in particular to do with health, whether it's mind, body, soul, whatever, mindset, thought processes, or anything like that, just let me know. Those of you on Facebook with me, just send me some inspiration, because I would like to talk about things that you're interested in. Okay, because we're all quite a long way away down this line now of healthy eating, and I think the benefits will become more holistic, all-encompassing in many directions, not just the waistline, but lots of repercussions from, actually feeling better within yourself. So let me know. Thanks for the prayers for Jagger. I'm on willy washing duty, and I'm giving him lots of cranberry juice, but it's not gone away yet. So we've got 2 more days, well, 1 more day to see if it's gone, or I'm going to have to stab him with that giant injection, which will be more of an ordeal for Wink than Jagger, actually. They're very like, Wah! Oh, okay, and that's gone. So he should be fine, but I don't want to lose the trust I've built. He won't come to me for a bit when I have to do him with the injections. I don't really want to have a drink. I haven't even drunk any of my tea that I got Wink to make me. Ta-da! Rather than good morning, my lovelies, good afternoon, my lovelies, and good night, my lovelies. And that is completely cold, so I'm going to have to nuke that. Nuke it in the nukie. All right then. Mwah. Lots of love to you. Do give me a thumbs up. It helps this spread to other people so we can have more lovelies joining us. So take a little second to give this video a thumbs up. And if you've got anything that you want me to talk about on Thursday or anything you want me to incorporate, put it in the comments. Okay, not in this live chat, put it in the comments for me. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Lots of love. Mwah!